What is your name and where are you from?
I'm Sheba, aka Sheba the Goat. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York.
My name's Josiah, and I live in Brooklyn, New York.
You from Brooklyn too?
Yeah.
What can you tell me? Like, what's the difference between Brooklyn and Manhattan?
Brooklyn, it has more culture in it. I feel like because a lot of Manhattan is really industrial and it's filled with a lot of like business places. Everything is more expensive.
Right.
Brooklyn, even though it's like because of gentrification, a lot of the culture people feel like it's going away, but it's still here in Brooklyn. Like there's a lot of places that have a lot of culture. You know what I'm saying? And even the places that have been gentrified, they still have some of their old culture in it. And Brooklyn is less expensive, more convenient. People of many different races and culture live here, and
What about you?
Well, the difference between Manhattan and Brooklyn is that Brooklyn is more chill. It has like more crime and stuff like that because of the separation of different genders and stuff like that. And when it comes to Manhattan, it's more of a place where people dream big dreams. Because I'm an actor myself, and I realized that Manhattan is just filled with the brim with just a lot of arts and stuff like that. Basically anything that a person can dream of, whether cook and stuff like that, an actor, a singer, opera singer, anything like that is in Manhattan. But it's it's more industrialized, and it kind of because the reason why it's something that is a little bit something that I don't like. It's like the modern day Manhattan has a lack of life and culture and stuff like that.
You said you're an actor?
Yes.
Can you do a New York accent? Can you come closer?
I can't actually do a New York accent because the only thing that I've learned is a country accent and a Russian accent.
A country accent?
Yes.
You do the country accent then.
The country accent is something that I don't think I was born with. It was something that I had since like 8th grade because that's when I started doing real acting.
You talk about like Alabama country accent or what?
I don't really know because the differences between those accents is that it's different vocal ranges. Because when it comes to different accents, you need the type of language that they use, and it's kind of hard doing that. Like the Russian accent, I've did it for about 4 years, and that's how I perfected it. And the country accent is something that's natural. Sometimes I just use it for fun.
Can you do any impersonations?
No, I can't.
You an actor too?
No, I'm not an actor, but I make music. Know that.
What's your SoundCloud?
My SoundCloud is it's Aviator, all caps, AVIATOR. The music I have out ain't that good, but a lot of the stuff that I've been working on is pretty good.
What kind of music you make?
I step inside the alternative rap, hip hop genre because it's different from I like to make experimental music, and I also like the cloud rap, like Cardi.
You want to rap for us right now?
Rap for us right now? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's too fire.
Freestyle?
I mean, I would freestyle, but I don't want people to catch fire. It's too fire. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now is Facebook still relevant?
It's I feel like it is, but it depends on where you at. Like the younger generation might not think Facebook is relevant because it's not what's popping more.
What about for you though?
For me, I don't really like Facebook, but everybody here uses Facebook, especially in like I don't know. To me, like more ghetto niggas use Facebook and shit, and like all the fucking young girls from the hood, they got Facebook. They keep in touch with all they men's, all that.
What don't you like about Facebook?
I mean, I don't know. It wasn't appealing to me, and I don't know. Just don't use it.
All right, do men or women have it easier in this world?
I feel like that's a bad question because like when you ask that question, it forces people to be like they separate themselves because instead of it being like, oh, you have problems, I have problems, let's fix them together. It's like people are like, oh, I have more problems than you, and regardless of you having problems, fix my problems.
You got any sisters?
I do have sisters, yeah.
All right, who had it easier, you or your sister?
I don't know. I feel we grew up the same.
So I mean, like in terms.
Well,
of,
I don't have sisters. My fault. I have cousins.
You have who cousins?
I have cousins. Like.
What about your female cousins? Like, how did your life compare to them? I mean, the way
It's really the same. Like,
really?
Yeah.
So like you got the same kind of grades and all that?
Not the same kind of grades, but
who got
like,
better grades?
My cousins got better grades.
So the females got the higher grades?
Huh?
The females got the higher grades?
Yeah.
Are any other advantages they got?
I don't think they have advantages. I'm not saying that. But
what about like in terms of trying to like finding love?
Finding love, I feel like they have an advantage.
The females got the advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about finding like work and stuff?
Work and stuff, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. No?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know.
Alright. Okay, now, if you were not in New York, where would you be?
If I wasn't in New York, I don't know.
You want to jump in on this, Bill?
I don't know.
So what's the topic?
He asked me if I wasn't in New York, like where would I be? I don't know.
All right, you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah.
Come closer for the mic.
For the mic, is here good?
Come closer. Yeah, that's good.
My name is Aiden Briscoe.
Actually, come a little bit closer to pick up the sound.
AMDB, Skull, you know.
Vibes.
I'm an artist. I go to like Brooklyn High School of the Arts, you know. I go to Brooklyn High School of the Arts. I'm a painter basically.
What you want to do when you grow up?
Paint.
You gonna paint for the rest of your life?
Yeah, that's all I see like in my future. Like I can see myself like 50 years old, like regardless of how I look like in 50 years, just like painting.
How are you preparing for that?
I like to think I am.
You gonna go to art school or no?
I'm already in an art school.
You're already in
but,
art
like,
school?
Yeah.
How many more years you gonna do?
Only one. I go to arts high school. Man, I like to think that I'm prepared for it because right now, like I'm talking to this store, and I'm working on getting my art in there. I have a couple pieces sold, so like I'm trying to, and I've been like trying to network and like connect with other people who are in the art scene. But I know it's a hard goal to have, but like I really want it. Like it's just creating. That's all I see myself doing.
Ain't they artists too?
Yeah.
Are they legit?
Yeah. I mean, they're cool. They're cool. Yeah. Like I actually met like a couple friends out here just from like looking at their art and like seeing them and like having conversations and conversing with them.
You got any websites or anything?
Not right now, but I sell all my art on like my personal Instagram. It's skull skul.134. Skull.134 skul, and I just saw my art there. Like I haven't had like I'm not. I know it's a difficult dream to have. It's not easy, but like.
What do your parents think about it?
Man, my dad, he's not into all this like, you know, the scene and like people making music. Like he wants me to be a doctor or something. And then my mom, like, she tries to support it, but like, I know that like. She loves me and like she wants to help me out, but like she knows like she doesn't believe that I could do it, and she kind of fucks me.
What can you tell me about peer pressure right now at the school?
In peer pressure, man, bro, I'm drunk right now. I'm high as shit. I'm not saying that like my peers got me into this because this is obviously all my own choice, but like for sure it definitely it definitely impacted the way that I interact with people. And like I said, I'm drunk right now. Currently, I don't think I can say my age, actually. But
you a teenager, right?
Yeah.
Now, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
Honestly, my biggest weakness is my depression, like my own self sometimes, because like even though I love art, like even there'll still be some times where like I find it hard for me to just pick up a paintbrush. And so like I'll have like all these like thoughts rushing into my head telling me like, oh, you can't do this, like you're not that talented, you've never been classically trained, like you're not as good as you think you are. I think that's my biggest weakness. It's really just myself. And then my strengths, I would have to say, it's the people I surround myself with. Like my friends right there, like the one you guys just talked to, like he inspires me. Like all my friends inspire me. Like I created this jacket. I drew this based off one of my friends. So it's just like things like that, just interacting with people and like taking that life experience and like I don't know, simplifying or abstracting it. I feel like that's my biggest strength.
How did y'all become friends?
We're in this music group together. It's called Union, Union 77. We're talking about Union right now.
Hell yeah. Union is
This
a
my boy
collective.
Sheba to go.
Sheba to go. You already know the
He's one of
vibe.
my best friends. I love this man.
Bro, you too,
Tell him
boy.
about Union.
Union is a group. It's a alternative group. We make rap, all types of music, and we do art, visual art. We about to start a clothing brand. We about to do a lot of things.
We doing the clothing
It's
brand.
not just one industry. It's about to be a bunch.
I don't know. Is Facebook still relevant?
Not at all.
I mean,
The only time I'm on Facebook is to like talk to my grandma or my aunt or something about school or just my family or whenever a funeral or some shit happens.
exactly.
It's not relevant. Like nobody's
it
going
depends
like,
on what
oh, add me on Facebook. Like
some niggas do that, but like, it's not like as it's popping as Instagram. Like that's
it's
how
not.
it is.
Everybody has Instagram. You ask anybody here in this park, they'll tell you, oh, I have Insta, or I have Snapchat. Just not Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. It's only the old people who are. Of course, I had a 70-year-old guy come out here just now,
really?
and he said like add me on Facebook. He said send me.
Is that what started the Facebook question?
No, I mean I kind of feel like nobody's. Because I used to use Facebook, and then I just noticed like people who are on Facebook don't even post on Facebook. So I'm like, this is really dying out. But then like if you go on the internet to do a search about it, there's no information about it. So I figure I'd just make a video about it instead.
Nah, I like
And it kind of confirms what I had suspected, which is that it's dead. Even the people who are on it ain't using it. So that's my conclusion.
What I find weird about that is like Facebook is like still influenced, like it still has like the power to influence like elections, like Donald Trump's. It has like the power to influence elections, like Donald Trump's election, where
because it's the old people who are doing the election.
those old people who were voting,
Yeah.
even though it's like still not really relevant. It's weird.
All right, now, can you do a New York accent?
I like to think I can. I don't think so. I don't really like. I hang around like the artsy niggas, so like. Okay, here we go. I'm about to really like shame y'all. My cousins Pop Smoke. Now what's up with you? Where y'all at?
It's too far.
Nah, you heard like let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese on the road. You got an area or some shit like? Yo, you got bogeys out here? Or nah?
I don't think that's good, but like... No, it doesn't have to be good. I ain't looking for good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for reality. This is what this channel is about. I ain't looking for the best at anything. Because a lot of people, they'll say, oh, let's have a contest to see who can do the best accent. And then, they'll have a competition, and then they pick the best ones. But that doesn't really reflect reality.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, let me grab like random 10 people off the street and see what they sound like. And I think people, they want to hear that more,
I feel like the New York accent, it's like it's a big part of New York, but like there's still like a lot of other subcultures and like different like people and like different accents and stuff. Like I could do an African accent.
Do an African accent.
I'm Nigerian.
I want to hear that. The Yoruba accent?
Yeah. Give me something to say, like anything.
All right, I'll ask you this next question, and you answer it in
the African accent.
In Nigerian. Okay, now if you could redo a part of your life, what would it be? Like any mistakes that you made that you wanted to correct?
If I had to change any part of my life, I think I would have changed. I think I would have changed the girls that I've been with. Like, a lot of them were not attractive. they were not attractive. And like the girls that I'm with, one of them they like to play games. See that now that started blending into Indian. It's not good. Trust me.
Yeah, I've had a lot of Nigerian friends. That doesn't sound Nigerian. Yeah.
Nah, people would gas me. They'd say like, "Oh yeah, you could do it."
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm drunk right now. Maybe that's
go
why.
on YouTube and search for white girl does Nigerian accent. Oh, they do good ones. They do really good ones. You got to do a search for that. I love the way they did that one. They're really good at it. Yeah, but I used to have a very close Nigerian friend. His name was Olu. Olu. O-L-U. Yeah. So where would you be if you wasn't in New York?
I thought about this a lot. Me and my friends, like the one that I just showed. Me and my friends, the one that I just showed you, we're thinking of like once we get old enough, like I have like I'm getting my learner's permit and everything. Like I'm trying to move out to LA or something. Like just road trip across the country or something like that.
That sounds like an adventure, man. Yeah, LA is a place where a lot of people want to go.
Now there's a lot of art and culture. We came from the Soho Contemporary Museum of Art. Like I wanted to go out there because they have Basquiat, and he's one of my favorite artists. So
how was the visit?
It was cool. We didn't get to go long. We like spent a lot of the time just outside getting drunk. So yeah, but like it was really cool. Like just the experience of like seeing all the other art and like the way like people would like see that art and then like change.
Boy.
What's up,
Where are y'all going once you leave this park?
Oh, my boy. What's up?
You didn't even know it was us.
You didn't even know it was me. Oh my god.
I don't know where we're going when we leave this park. I don't know.
Maybe Tompkins.
Maybe Tompkins, yeah. I don't know where they went. They disappeared. $5,000 a month. But I still, what?
Work.
But I still work? Yeah.
Or would you just live off that money?
I would still work because it's like hard to live. It would be hard to live off $5,000. Like $5,000 ain't enough to live in New York no more. Like it's not a thing. You need to have a higher salary to get like to live comfortably and shit.
So you would also have a side job too?
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you were not in New York, where would you be?
If I wasn't in New York, I don't know where I would be, to be honest. Like, there's other places I've been that I want to be. Like, I've been to Trinidad. I'm from Trinidad. It's cool over there, but I really want to go to LA because it's like the closest place and they have the suburbs and they got the city. You know, it's kind of like New York, so I might adapt to that the best.
So you see yourself going back to Trinidad?
Maybe.
To live?
Yeah.
Well, what can you tell me about Trinidad?
It's pretty cool, you know. It has a lot of culture, like, and it's just
do
a beautiful
Trinidad
place.
accent for us?
Nah,
Do the Trini accent.
I'm not around enough Trinidadians to even like really be able to mimic them, like make it sound like I can't do that.
What was you doing during the lockdown, March and April, when everything was closed?
I was doing school, and then eventually school ended, and I was dealing with a lot, then like confidence issues, a lot of issues, but you know, eventually like because of it, being alone for a while, you know, you think and you like learn from it. And I also have friends, so like around May to June, once school was starting to end and all that, like started going outside more with my friends. You know, I learned more things. You know what I'm saying? Became more confident, and yeah, it was really just like a training stage because everything about to open up too this year.
Oh, you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Shout out Skull. Shout out Union for life. Who else? Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody that fuck with New York. I don't even know, man. Like, just don't know.
You plugged all your social media already?
Oh. My Instagram, my IG, Sheba _ the GOAT, DAGOAT. That's it. And hold on. Wait, I got my SoundCloud. It's Aviator, all caps. I'm also on Apple Music and Spotify, all that. And what else? Let me shout out one more thing. Fuck. I don't know, man. Just shout out New York.
And Trinidad too?
In Trinidad, yeah. Shout out New York and Trinidad. Shout out everybody that fuck with me.
Oh, do I have your permission to put this on the internet?
Yeah, I want to be in the interview. We're friends.
Welcome.
Hi.
Shibidi go. Facts fire about.
Y'all want to introduce yourself?
My name is Diamond Joe. I'm 16. My birthday's on March 22nd, so yeah.
Happy birthday.
Wear your mask, guys.
It's an interview.
Just met everyone here today. Oh, shit. In person. We were Instagram friends.
All right, now is Facebook still relevant?
No. Yeah. to family for family, right?
Yeah, for old people.
And for memes.
Yeah.
No, it's garbage.
Yeah, Facebook is not really a big thing anymore.
All right, can y'all do a New York accent?
A hero?
Can y'all do a New York accent?
New York? I'm from New York, so
you
I'm
do the
comfortable
accent?
doing a New York accent.
I'm from New York. Can you talk about dirt neck?
I can't do the accent for
can't
shit.
do the
It's
accent
really
either.
sad.
No, I don't say dirt neck, guys.
You want
I
a
don't say
coffee
dirt
on the
neck.
side of your pizza?
Do you want a bacon egg and cheese?
$1 pizza?
I'm black and I'm fucking.
Do you want a bacon egg and cheese? No.
I'm a
What's to my mother?
Panamanian. Like,
I think men have it easier.
Why?
Well, because if a woman can't even walk outside with whatever she wants to
That's
wear
facts.
and not be judged for it or be judged in anything, like women, we can't really do stuff without being judged by everyone.
Spit your
like
truth.
everything that we like
Spit
gets
your
made
truth.
fun of, you know?
It's double hard. You a black woman.
Yeah, also it's
They
like
don't want
a
us to
safety issue with like walking outside and like
Say us as a
whatever we want, or like it could be like a really baggy sweater, baggy clothes, we can still get harassed, you know? And like we're taught to like guard ourselves and protect ourselves, but really it should be men taking accountability. And the fact that even like when I explain this shit to like my mom and the women in my family, they don't really like pay attention. You know, the misogyny is so internalized, like they don't even listen to me at all. But yeah, that's just something that we all have to work on, you know?
Now, where were y'all coming from before you came to this park?
Well, we tried to go to the new museum, This Life Museum. It's around here. I don't know. It's like on Prince Street or Bowler or whatever. But we didn't have a reservation, so we just like walked around and came here. You know?
Where you all going once you leave here?
Where are we going now?
Once you leave here, yeah.
I'm gonna go home. We're gonna go to Jay's house. The girl with the braids. We're gonna go to her house. Yeah.
All right, cool. Here, you want to plug your social media?
Sure. It's my Instagram is at lanai.ka.ula. It's basically based off like 2 islands in Hawaii together. So yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, shout out to my mom, my dad, my brother. My dad, he plays drums on the train. He has a purple beard. It's white right now because he hasn't dyed it in a while. My little brother, if you see this one day, you know, keep on doing you. Be nice to women. Be nice to everyone. And my mom, be more open. Be more open to conversation. And I love you so much.